Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's Jay. I'm back with another video with a few interesting things on hand. I have been collecting little by little from when I was on my hiatus. Recently I got surgery done, so that's why it took me a little while to post this video up from the last one. But yeah, let's just hop right to it. I know you guys see some things that you want to talk about right away. So let's hop right to it with the big boy. I'm gonna probably have to zoom out for this one. So this one is a 1661 1.5 taller from Germany. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can. There you go. That's much better right there. It is a absolutely beautiful coin, and it's in a really chunky NGC holder. So let's see. NGC says this is AU 53 from 1661, 1.5 taller from the Mansfield Naumburg Convention. The weight of it is 43.38 grams. And the obverse right here is the face of Mr. Martin Luther. But get ready, guys. The back is what is spectacular. It is just gorgeous and breathtaking. This is the city view. Now, I'm not really too sure what the legend says around it. My eyesight is not that great. All I know is that the year is up there. So this coin is commemorating the 100 years after the Naumburg Articles were signed, and it was located at the Naumburg Colloquy, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a historical document, and it tells within the contents of reformation and development of the Reformed churches, the Lutheran churches, and whatnot. But they went above and beyond for this coin. Alright, so go to my next one. This next one is also an absolutely gorgeous coin. Now, PCGS labeled this clean. I don't see any lines or anything like that suggests it was clean. But I'm not PCGS, I'm not NGC, I'm not a pro. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It is a 1691 Austria thaler with the face of Leopold. It is silver and weighs 28.3 grams. So the obverse is his portrait facing right. So the top of the head touches the rim, and he's in an inner circle of leaves, so like a wreath. And there is a script that goes around the coin that says something to the degree of Leopold, by the grace of God, Emperor of the Romans, always August, King, Germany, Hungary, and Bohemia. Let's look at the back. Now, the reverse is the arms, the small shield, a tyrol at the center. The date is divided into two. So let's see, where did I see this? I know one side is one date, the other side is another. Let's see. Oh, yep, right here, right up here. They're divided. So it says the years there, 1691. Overall, this is, oh, also this is a fatty holder. Because when these were minted, they were minted rolled. You know, like a baking roly-poly thingy. So that's how they minted coins back then. They would just, lay the die there and then just, and yeah, that's why this is folded and needs a extra chunky case, because it's bent. If I'm not mistaken, I showed a Crusair not too long ago from Austria that was also minted, rolled. So let's go to, there you are, you're hiding from me. Let's go to this guy right here. So this coin has both silver and gold. It is a commemorative issue, and this man here, his name is Peter the Third, excuse me. So the silver is 925 and the gold is 1.5 grams of, if I'm not mistaken, is 22 karat. Yeah, 22, 91% goldish. But still, I mean, for a coin, it's pretty cool, to have both elements on there. So the obverse has standing Peter the Third of Aragon. And right here it says the Agreement of Andorra, EEC, 1991. Let's go to the reverse. Let's try to get a better view. Alright, so the reverse says it's a coat of arms, the coat of arms with stars surrounding it. And the translation around here is Joan DM Bishop of Urgel and Prince of Andorra. Right, there's the name, and then 1994 right here. Actually, I think this is 1994, not 91. Excuse me, my bad. Alright, so a little bit of history about this coin. It was used as a custom union, and as a symbol of formal agreement between the Principality of Andorra and the European Union. This agreement was established in June 28th of 1990, but it went into effect July 1st of 1991. So it's basically like, hey, we're cool with you, starting July 1st. Alright, so let's move on. You guys want to see more gold, I bet, right? So let's see, which one should we do? Let's do this one. This one is here a 1980 proof have sovereign from the Royal Mint in the UK. This is the certificate of authentication. English is not my first language, so sorry. So it says, in 1980, the Royal Mint issued 100,000 half sovereigns worldwide. Of these, 90,000, 10,000 have been reserved for these, and the rest, if I'm not mistaken, were reserved for mint sets. Let's see, 2, no circulation, will be struck using, I don't think it says here, maybe it does, but yeah, the other X amount was used for mint sets. So this half sovereign weighs 3.99 grams, measures 19.30 millimeters, and it is struck in 22 karat gold. So now let's take a closer look at this adorable little piece of gold that we have here. So I have both the 1880, which actually is the first half sovereign ever made and struck. So that was the introduction in 1880 to half sovereigns. And I have another one here from 1991. They're pretty identical. but I'll show you anyway how the other one looks. So we have in the obverse Mrs. Queen Elizabeth II, and her legend says something to the degree of Queen Elizabeth, by the grace of God, and defender of faith. I really need show notes in front of me. I try to memorize everything so it can try to come out naturally, not to sound like a robot, but it's kind of hard. I don't know how people do it. All right, so in the back, I love this design so much. So in the back here, we have St. George on a horseback. He is slaying a dragon. Let's see if you can see the dragon better. Yep, right there. It's gorgeous. And it says the date, which is 1980. And if I haven't mentioned yet, this is a proof version. I don't know if they made non-proof versions, but this is proof. And the same goes for the 1991. So this is how it looks as a whole. Let's see, right there. That's how it looks as a whole in the screen. There we go. All right, let's put you on the side. And now here's the more recent one. Let's see. It says United Kingdom proof, have sovereign. You can't open it unless you press this little button, and there you are. Also has a certificate. Pretty much it says the same thing as the 1981, but this one has a more updated picture of the Queen. The other one had the Queen when she was very young. This one has the Queen when she's a little older. That's pretty much the only difference between Last Sovereign and this one. The designs are still the same in the reverse. You have Saint beating up a dragon, riding a horse. So they're very pretty coins. They're gorgeous. I'm so happy to have gotten them for a really, really good price considering how expensive gold is today. So this is how it looks when you open the package. Let's close it up. And that's a good sound, right? Alright, so next up we have my very first Israel coin. This is commemorating the 25th anniversary of its independence. It says Israel's 25th anniversary coin. It is proof from 1973. So if it's 1973, let's see, minus 2, that's 50, that's so 48, I think. They got their independence in 48. Correct me if I'm wrong. Math is not my forte. The silver is 90%. That's what it says here. And I'm not too sure what it says there, but let's open it up to see what's inside. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is this screams PVC. So it does have some PVC damage on it. And you might be able to see if I'm able to get a good zoom. But yeah, there it is. Some PVC greenish looking stuff in there. Alright, so this says Israel's 25th anniversary, Independence Day, 1973. The value is 10 lira. I really gotta learn more. So there's been a quantity of 41,500 minted. It weighs 26 grams, and it was issued by the government of Jerusalem and the Bank of Israel. Right here on the obverse, there is a menorah with the lettering in Hebrew, Israel's 25th anniversary, 10 lira right here, and 1973. In the back here we see, if we can, names on a parchment, and the parchment's rolling up on the bottom right side. Yep, right here, bottom right side. And on the left side of the parchment is a rope hanging right here with the Star of David. And in Hebrew, it just says Independence Day and their year, which is 5733. I think it's fascinating how other parts of the world don't go by the, is it the Gregorian calendar? But yeah, by our calendar, they use completely different numbers. Like, imagine telling someone, yeah, I'm from year 5733. Yeah, that'll be pretty weird, right? Now I have another red box here. This is another coin from the UK, the Royal Mint. This one here is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the United Nations. It's a silver proof coin. So what is the UN? The UN is a international organization that works to maintain international peace and security. They promote human rights and develop friendships between nations. So it's not NATO, but because NATO is more for war. NATO's like, I have your back, you have my back, we just gotta pay into that. But United Nations is keeping everyone under the same roof and trying not to hate each other. That's the simplest I can explain it. So let's take this out. Let's see if I can. Last time I was having some trouble, and there you go. Let's look at the certificate first, right? So this is worth £2. It is sterling 925. The diameter is 28.4 mm. The weight is 31.96 grams, and there was only 10,000 issued. And here's a little bit more information on the coin if you would like to pause to read. So here on the obverse, we have a portrait of Queen Elizabeth. She's facing the right. And of course, her legend of always, as always, by the grace of God, says £2. And this coin is gorgeous. You can see yourself on this coin. It's just beautiful. So now let's go to the back. The back is a fanning pattern of national flags with the years down here, and Nations United for Peace, and the number 50, resembling the 50 years of peace. This guy has some heft in it. Let's see if I can open it. Nope, I can't. But yeah, you see how thick that is? That's not just the case. I mean, it weighs over 30 grams, so you can imagine how heavy this is. It weighs almost the same as a eagle or a panda coin. So we're gonna get to the fun stuff, the more what should I name it? I have the word on my tongue. Well, it's silver, yes, but it's more like a hobby silver, like this kind of silver is not you know, all that serious. It's more like for fun, for celebrating. Let's see, a game you like, a show you like. I can't find the word in my mind right now. Probably because it's late. But yeah. So this is the 90th anniversary 3-ounce Monopoly silver coin from Niue. It is just gorgeous. So in the back we have $5, 3-ounce, 999 pure silver. The year it was minted, which was this year, and the number 106 out of only 500 that they made. And it's such a nice coin. The details are just stunning. It takes me back to my younger days when I used to play Monopoly with the family. We would all sit for hours, and then we were like, you know what, I give up. There's really no end to this game. But it's a beautiful coin nonetheless. I'm very happy I got it. And I think it's sold out pretty much everywhere right now. I mean, I can't blame it. It's super pretty. So I am going to show one more of those types of silver. So right here, right, we have Harry Potter. Okay. Oh no, the case came off. Huh. All right. So we have Harry Potter in the flesh, the Patronus version. So we open this up and we see Harry. Let's see if I can take it out. There we go. Zoom this in. I love the color of this coin. Look how gorgeous it is. It is just beautiful. So in the back we have King Charles III, and we have where it's from, Niue, 2024, $2. And you see my reflection right there. Hey guys. So yeah, it's pretty neat. It's super neat. I didn't like fix my hair, put on makeup with this coin. Who needs a mirror when you have silver, right? So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I had a blast showing off these coins. I always have a blast talking to you guys through video, and whoever comments and subscribes. I'm always so thankful. Let's zoom out for a cool picture. So yes, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for everything. You guys are wonderful. Hopefully I won't take too long posting my next video, but until then, I'm out.